Before I start, just give me 1 second. Sorry, I'm just holding space for the lyrics of Defying Gravity. Hey, what's up? How are we today? It's Mebby, and unless you've been living under a rock, you know about the movie adaptation of the famous musical Wicked. Now, at the time of filming this movie has come out this week, and the press tour for this has been insane, to say the least. Honestly, as someone who dabbles in a little bit of marketing, I don't know if this is like on purpose or not. If it's on purpose, this is literal genius. If it's not, I am so confused. I'm sure you guys have seen almost everything to do with this press tour, or maybe I just need to get off my phone. No, that couldn't be it. Everybody knows about everything that I'm about to speak about. It's like common sense. I don't want to check my screen time right now. Anyway, as just mentioned, this press tour has been insane. So I think now that it's coming to an end and the movie is out, we should just reflect on it one last time. See all the goofy adventures we all went on together. Sorry, no. I need to like follow a firm script for all of my intros. It's bad. Anyway, we should reflect on all that has happened, so grab some tissues just in case you randomly are hit with emotion and start crying, and let's get right into it. So I think the first major thing that has happened within this press tour was That's My Line. If you don't know what That's My Line is, you're about to see. Now, I know there's the whole like AI generated poster thing with Cynthia and all of that, and that's a whole video in itself, and I'm not gonna get into that. I think that was like the first major Wicked thing that kind of blew up on the internet, but I'm not going to get into that. We're just gonna get right into the Target commercial. Obviously, that's more important. But yeah, if you haven't seen this commercial, let's show it first and then show what people did with it.
That's my line. There's no place like Target to shop everything Wicked.
Kind of iconic commercial. It's funny, it's entertaining, but people I think got very annoyed by the commercial very quickly, and That's My Line became a bit of a meme. A bit of a silly thing. Really, just with editing the commercial like this.
That's my line.
Anyway, my mom and I sat watching those memes for 30 minutes the other night. She thought they were thoroughly entertaining. I had to show her them. Basically, it's just a lot of people editing the speed. I think of this randomly throughout the day and laugh, and that's helping me get through college at the moment. So really, she's helping me. I think the funniest thing about this commercial is that it's so accurate to maybe every theater kid I've ever met. Maybe even including myself. Maybe I'll include myself in this. Someone takes your line, you have to do it better. You just have to. You just have to. But the thing is, Cynthia has more power than the average theater kid, so I'm genuinely afraid that guy was never seen after this commercial. Never seen again. Where is he? Is he okay?
That's my line.
Oh my god. No, I'm sorry, Cynthia.
There's no place like Target to shop everything Wicked.
Anyway, I haven't heard anything about him, so maybe he's okay? And maybe he's not. But such a funny meme. That was so funny. That was so silly. Now let's get into the actual press tours. If you haven't seen them, let's just say Ariana and Cynthia are extremely emotional right now. And not to shame, I want to preface this by saying, like, that's not a bad thing. It is a really big moment in all of their careers, and it's okay to be overwhelmed by that happiness. It's okay to cry. Like, that is such a normal thing. However, I don't know how much grace I can keep giving them. Let's just look at a few of their interviews where they were just a bit overcome.
And seeing this character, you're not gonna tell me.
Not the time, helicopter!
And didn't come from a place, yeah.
Did any of you guys feel a little bit awkward just sitting there while that was happening? I did. It's like they get very overcome with emotion and they almost never answer the question presented to them. And it's just the interviewer like keep trying to like It's very awkward. A lot of the comments are like, are they okay? What happened on that set? I feel like they just are in therapy. And I'm just sitting in their session like, hey girl, you good? That helicopter was sitting in on the therapy session too. Ariana and Cynthia have gotten very close over this tour, and that's fine. That's so freaking normal. Did you see Adina and Kristen when they were performing on Broadway? Like, that is just the Glenda Elphaba effect. But it still literally kills me.
What ways the person sitting next to you changed you for good?
Well, yeah.
I think that question, like, that's a very normal question to cry at, and I think that was, like, the first press tour question that got popular, and I was like, yeah, no, that makes sense. If I was sitting by my best friend, and they're like, in what ways has your best friend changed you for good? I would cry. I would freaking cry. Like, honestly, sometimes I'm just walking to class, and I think about my best friends, and, like, the way that they've impacted my life, and I start crying. And that's like normal. So like I'm not a hater. And I didn't question it at first. I was like, okay, yeah. But then it's like it became every interview and every question they started crying at. And again, it's okay to be emotionally invested in a project and do that. But sometimes for me, I'm like, okay, it doesn't feel unprofessional. I'm not saying it's unprofessional to cry, but it feels a little unprofessional. They just genuinely struggle to answer questions and go to crying, which, again, I'm trying to understand. But something had to have happened on that set where they are just, like, not okay. I don't want to get too much into it, but, you know, if you look at some pictures over the past few years, they don't seem like they are the healthiest right now. And I'm not going to make any assumptions on someone's relationship with food or anything, because that's not the best thing to do, but I'm really hoping that they are okay. I'm just gonna say that. I hope that they're okay because they don't look the best right now. And I think that might have some impact on the way they're acting, like why their emotions are so high at the moment. That could be it. Or it could just be that this was that big of a deal to them, which, you know, good for them. But it is getting kind of insane and is in fact an SNL skit waiting to happen. They're literally handing SNL their bits on the platter. They're making it way too easy for them.
Ladies, first of all, thank you so much for taking the time and welcome to Mexico. Oh my gosh, we're so grateful to be here. No, truly, truly blessed by the tour schedule. And thank you so much for being here with us. Oh, of course. I mean, it's my job. Is this your job? Wow, oh, that is amazing. No, that's really, really spectacular. And he's wearing green. Do you see that? Did you see he's wearing green? I did. And can I just say, you look amazing in that color. Thanks. I mean, I've never seen anything quite like it. Agreed. Anyway, what kind of food have you tried here? Oh my God. No, I have to. I have to. I know. Elotes on a stick. Their chest. So symbolic to Cynthia's broom in the movie.
It's like, I genuinely, like, for a second I thought that was like a normal interview and not a bit. They just have formed such an emotional attachment to it. Again, good for them. It's very hard to look at from the outside though. Like, some people are like, you don't understand. Theater kids just get that emotional about shows. That's true. Someone could ask me about my show junior year of high school. I would still be spilling the tea about it. I would still be emotional about it. Like, I still have an attachment to that show because of my experiences there. And that was 3 years ago. And this is on a much larger scale. So yes, they are like that, but it's hard to watch from the outside. It's pretty difficult. And I honestly don't know if this is doing good things for the press tour or bad things. I think the interview that has recently left the biggest impact on the internet was holding space for Defying Gravity. I'm just gonna show you guys the interview and we can process it together afterwards.
I've seen this week people are taking the lyrics of Defying Gravity and really holding space with that and feeling power in that.
I didn't know that was happening.
I've seen it, yeah.
That's really powerful.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I wanted.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I didn't know that was happening.
I've seen it on a couple posts. I don't know how widespread, but you know, I am in queer media, so.
Yeah.
Do you guys know what that means? That's a genuine question. It first started on Twitter. It was like released on Twitter and then it spread throughout the internet. I saw it on Twitter the day that this was like posted and I was like, what the f does that mean? Because like, again, I was trying to be understanding, and then when this happened, I was like, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? And so I went to the comments, and of course the comments on Twitter are like, it's just full of bots and stuff. But I was going through the replies, and I found that the real people who were in the reply section were agreeing with me. They were like, genuinely, what do you mean by this? And then it blew up. It's on TikTok, it's on Instagram Reels, it's on everything. And everybody is currently holding space for the lyrics of Defying Gravity, because everybody agrees that that was just a bad thing to happen. I saw someone say that this is going to be on like pop culture moments that I can't forget, like those compilations full of like Wendy Williams and stuff, and the Do You Wear Wigs interview, like that is going to be in the Hall of Fame with those videos, truly. It's on the same energy as Willy Wonka Chocolate Factory, to be honest, the way it's overtaken Twitter. It's going to live rent free in my head forever. I think that is just like the peak of this press tour and the hype. I know what it means. But do I? Does the interviewer? What post has she seen it on? Like, I love how like her citation is a couple of posts. Journalism at its finest, babe. Journalism at its finest. Honestly, I realize I just said that, but that just gives what I do on YouTube. I've seen this in a couple of posts, so I think it's popular. Now you guys have to see it. This week I have been liking my suitcase and holding space for Defying Gravity. And that is truly what is getting me through the final season. But I think we also need to shed some light on the other cast members of Wicked during this press tour. Specifically Jonathan Bailey, of course. Although they are a bit emotional and crying, Jonathan Bailey is simply slaying and eating and devouring and making me wish in some universe we could be together.
Are you aware that you have this power over people? Can you give me one of those?
Watch this. Get ready. Gird yourself. I don't know what they are.
Okay, you're doing it right now.
The top comment on this video is, what did men do that deserve him? And you know what? Honestly, I agree.
It's the key to being a great Fiero.
Very young daddy.
How many children?
I've got 9 children.
Kind of a little bit of a flavour of Backstreet Boys, Nick Carter flavour.
How did you've gone straight to my mood board.
The only baby I gave birth to is this girl.
And what a child it is.
We're proud parents, aren't we?
Yeah, we certainly are.
I think the managers, the PR managers, literally just told Jonathan, hey, just be your sexy, silly self. And he was like, noted. And it was fantastic. It turned out great for everyone involved.
Do you think I can fly with this? Yeah. Maybe. You have to give it a try. Okay, come on then. Jump on.
Sorry, this is not a video to look at thirst traps of Jonathan Bailey. It could be. Guys, it could be if you want it. It's not. But it could be. Also, another cast member, not Jeff. We love Jeff, but not Jeff. Ethan Slater. He's in this movie. That's where him and Ariana get together. I've been listening to the cast recording. I can't unhear SpongeBob whenever he speaks. When you do a role like that, it's just going to live with you forever. I'm sorry. Ethan Slater plays Bach in Wicked, and his press tour has been fun, but his exposure to the media has caused some people to hear Ari out, and I'm not going to comment on the whole drama of the situation because honestly I'm not educated enough, and again, that is just a whole nother commentary video. But I can't say one thing. I just see SpongeBob when I look at him.
It's official, Ethan Slater is having a redemption arc, and I called this, you guys. I freaking knew this was going to happen. And now that the Wicked LA premiere has happened and those photos of Ariana and Ethan together have gone viral, I'll show you guys them in a minute. It's happened. Everyone has turned, and now everyone is obsessed with him.
Who is obsessed with Ethan Slater? It's not me. It's not almost anyone I know. I don't... Who is it? I think it's just her. I think it is just you.
Love it or hate it, Ethan Slater is in his redemption era because after all of this Wicked press, people are starting to fall in love with him. And like, honestly, I get it. I've seen some of the interviews. He seems like a really nice and genuine guy. He's kind of redeeming himself.
I think I'm gonna throw up. No, I'm not. I'm not commenting because of the way Ethan looks or anything. I don't think he looks bad looking. It's just bad licking. Hello? I don't think he looks bad looking or anything. It's just the energy. The energy It's just the energy. I can't. But you know, some people might be obsessed with Ethan Slater, but I don't know who. It's just the fact that they said that people are obsessed with Ethan Slater and he is in his redemption arc. I have not heard that anywhere. However, this video made me laugh my ass off. He's a cartoon character. Like when he fell, I heard in my head the cartoon sound effect, the slipping sound effect. I'm not going to try to recreate it with my voice. I almost did, and I realized that is not a good idea because I don't think I can. Here, let me try. I think I nailed it. I actually think I nailed it. That's what I hear when he slipped. Anyway, with everything that's gone on in the past few months, people think that this movie is legitimately? I don't know how to say that word. Genuinely cursed, like by the devil. So, okay. Sure, why not? But no, I think it is interesting how like there's all these like controversies and like how there's obviously something that might have happened on set that has trauma bonded Cynthia and Ariana, and then like comparing it to like The Wizard of Oz. Because a lot of messed up things happened during The Wizard of Oz, obviously. I don't think it's cursed by the devil per se, but I do think Hollywood is a scary place, and obviously we can't know everything that's happening, but I wouldn't be shocked if some things were happening. Again, we're not going to make assumptions about people's bodies, but it is very concerning and it's a little scary to see because this movie is so big and this press tour is so big that I hope that's not showing the message that that is how everyone should look and that that should be the ideal body type, because it's genuinely disheartening and kind of scary. We're not going to make assumptions, but I would not be shocked if something was going on there that was a little not so healthy with a relationship with food. I would just be wary of it, I think. I just hope that they start to look a little more themselves and look like they feel a little better. They might just be stressed, you know, it might just be that, but it kind of hurts my heart a bit. And yeah, that has been the Wicked press tour so far. There's a lot more that's gone on. Of course, you can take your own deep dives, but I just think it's really important to take a step back, hold some space for the lyrics of Defying Gravity, and also listen to What Is This Feeling, because I think that song in the movie genuinely goes so hard. And the choreo, sorry, that must have been really loud for the mic. I haven't seen the movie yet. I am considering just going alone at night by myself. So if anybody wants to go with me, I mean, like, feel free. I mean, I just felt inspired to talk about this today. I hope I didn't get any of you guys to burst out in tears just from thinking about Wicked. It's just, I wish I had someone's fingernail to hold right now. If you guys have seen the movie, or if you guys have any thoughts about the press tour, type that in the comments below. And if you like the video, hit that physical like button. And while you're down there, you could also hit the subscribe button. The majority of my viewers aren't subscribed, so we should change that. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I love you. Bye. Did you guys realize I'm wearing green for this video? I wore green for this video because, like, Elphaba is green. I don't know, I thought it was a nice touch. I hope you guys appreciated it.